Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a kick from scratch in Reveal Sound's Spire. Now, this technique is one that does take a lot of tweaking. It's not super easy to recreate, but let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like from this initial demo. So as you can hear there, it's a very deep kick, and this is going to work really great for dance music. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and initialize the preset, and we're going to start with something completely from scratch, which for some reason I think my Spire has a bug, because every time I click initialize, it doesn't initialize. So let's just go ahead and open up a new instance of it. And the first thing we want to do, obviously, is set the MIDI notes to quarters so that we can hear it in a dance setting. So there you have it. And then let's go ahead and open up Spire. Now, one of the things that we need to do first, before anything, is we need to go and set this oscillator 1 to a noise oscillator. So let's go ahead and hear what that sounds like off the bat. Okay, not super impressive. So what we got to do actually is go to Control A and flip this noise sound to reverse it like this, so it sounds more like an actual noise. Okay, so that's pretty annoying. Let's go ahead and start tweaking a couple of things. For this specific kick sound, we're going to use the Perfecto filter. And let's go ahead and bring the cutoff all the way down to 0. And then let's start playing with our ADSR 1. We're going to go ahead and start playing with the attack and release and the decay. So right there is a pretty good starting point. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to mess around with the second ADSR, or envelope 3 as it's called in Spire. And we kind of want this to be a little bit tight. I'm also going to bring up the X comp just a tad, just to kind of give it a little bit more boost. I'm going to turn all these guys on because they're going to give our sound, I think, a little bit more punch. So that's a pretty good starting point. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this resonance all the way up, and from here we're going to adjust to taste, and we're going to be doing a lot of tweaking with the decay and sustain. That's kind of where the magic really happens. And eventually we're also going to bring in the overdrive in here, but let's first do this part so that we can kind of get this going. I do warn you that this is going to be a little bit loud at first, because while we're tweaking the resonance and the ADSR here, it does get kind of crazy, so bear with me. Now, as you can hear there, the kick is kind of phasing a little bit. So let's go ahead and turn this up so you can hear what I'm talking about. But you'll notice that it doesn't really hit perfectly on every hit. Like, it kind of phases a little bit. So check this out. So that's not what we want. We want a kick that's consistent every time. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this phase all the way to the right. And let's see how that sounds now. Now that's a very consistent kick right there, right? So if you do get that problem where it sounds like the kicks are canceling each other out, just make sure that this phase is turned all the way to the right. So that way you have a consistent kick that isn't kind of ducking and phasing. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring a little bit of the of the overdrive. And that kick is sounding really fat right there. So anyways, guys, that's how you make a kick with a white noise in Spire. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'm looking forward to making more of these in the future. Thanks.